Hi, my name is Jim. Welcome to my first vlog video. We are going to call it Jim's Weekly Wonders and What the Fucks. And I'll explain more about that later on, but I've been practicing trying to set this, I'm actually recording on my phone and I've been trying to get it to stay up straight. I don't know how long it's going to last, but I've just got out of the shower and I've walked the dog. Now I'm going to head to Best Buy and get my first bundle of vlogging equipment. I have no idea what I'm getting. I'm hoping the Geek Squad helps me out a little bit. We're also going to go to Trader Joe's, and today I'm going to try two things from Trader Joe's that I've never tried. So stick around. I have no idea what we're going to get. We'll find out when we get there, but I'm going to bring it home today, and I have an idea. I am going to buy something frozen that I've never tried, and I'm going to heat that up and see how it tastes. Something that I probably would not normally get frozen, and I'm going to get something that I actually have to cook that I've never had from Trader Joe's before, and so we'll have one for lunch, we'll have one for dinner. I'll rate them both, I'll tell you what I thought about them, and so stick around, at least something to look forward to. A little bit about me before I leave. I am a widow of almost 8 years. My wife passed away when she was 31. I spent 4 years battling depression. I developed anxiety from it. I've just in the last couple years started to finally come out of that shell. So I chose to do this for two reasons really. One, I was inspired by someone to do it. And that will come out more as my videos go on because I plan to stick to this. I'm hoping it will help ease the anxiety. I hope it'll give me something to do when I'm feeling a little bit depressed other than paint, which has kind of become a coping skill. So my wife was Caitlin. You'll hear a lot about her as the videos go on. I work full-time. So I will not be doing like YouTube full-time. I'm not trying to get rich. Like I said, this is to help me out. Hopefully I can inspire people to see that grief and depression and anxiety is something that you can come through. And I want everybody to know I'm here for you. I know what it's like to go through that, so if maybe we can come out of it together. So that's all I have for you right now. I'm gonna go get my last couple things, get ready to go to Best Buy, then we're gonna go to Trader Joe's, then we're gonna come back here and we're gonna try some good food. I hope some good food. Hoping. Okay, so again, I'm Jim and I'll talk to you after a while. All right, so we are out of the house. We had to stop first and do a quick pickup at Starbucks. I've been craving an everything bagel since I was in the shower. So we have my everything bagel and cream cheese. We have my venti iced Americano because I'm addicted to Americanos and iced coffee. Okay, so while I'm preparing, I did not think this through. Okay, we're gonna try and cream cheese the bagel without getting the everything all over the car. Okay, so again, my name is Jim. Welcome to my, what hopefully turns out to be my weekly vlog. I've been thinking about this for a couple weeks, and I'm pretty sure now I want to do it. Decided to call my vlog Jim's Weekly Wonders and What the Fucks, because I use that expression a lot. What the fuck? And about a lot of shit. But I want to make sure that I am going to be real about my vlog. So I came up with 5 rules to help me stay true to myself. Number 1 is people are going to like me or they're going to hate me. And maybe some in between. Yeah, I'm licking the lid off of my cream cheese. But I have to be true to myself. And I am not going to worry about what people think about me. I'm not gonna get concerned about what people say about me. You're either gonna love me or you're gonna hate me, but I gotta fucking be me. So, oh, that was so worth the wait. And oh, that's so good. Okay, I'm gonna eat my bagel, and then I'll be back in a few minutes, and we'll make our trip to Best Buy. Do you ever crave something, and then you get there and you get it, and it just didn't live up to expectations? That was not one of those times. That was a damn good everything bagel. That hit the spot. That shit was fire today. That is one thing that I love about Starbucks. I mean, not just their Americano. I love their Americano, but they have one of the best everything bagels out there. Well, I think they do. I mean, I pretty much always get my everything bagel at Starbucks. We may have to test that down the road. Way to Best Buy to get my vlogging equipment. So rule number 2 about Jim's weekly wonders and what the fucks is I'm always going to be real with you. I'm not going to try to be anybody that I'm not. I'm going to tell you now, I am not the most exciting person in the world, and I do not live the most exciting life, but we'll do it together. So I want us to be friends, and the only way that that's going to work is if I'm honest with you and you're honest with me. So if you like my video, hit like, please subscribe. So hopefully we have a lot of fun doing this. I don't know a whole lot about editing or putting videos together, so that's just what we'll do. We'll figure it all out, and we'll make this a little partnership. Okay, so we're gonna do our Best Buy run, and we're also gonna do Trader Joe's, because like I said, I need some snacks for later, and Trader Joe's has some stuff that I really love. So I think we're gonna get that and maybe something for dinner, because I'm thinking maybe some pasta and pesto for dinner tonight. Okay, so we're almost to Best Buy. I'm actually kind of excited about this whole getting video equipment trip. It's something new. This will be exciting. It'll be exciting for me, it'll be exciting for you. I'll make the videos, you all get to watch the videos. We are at Best Buy, turning into the Best Buy. Yay, I'm so excited. I am so excited. Okay, go in here and we'll get our equipment, and then I'll see you guys in a few minutes. All right, we got our stuff. All right, let's do a Best Buy haul. Let's see what we got. All right, for the camera, I went with the Osmo Action. I didn't want to spend, they had a GoPro Max that was like $500 that had a lot of cool shit on it. But I figure if you guys hate me and this doesn't end up working out, please don't hate me. Like me, don't hate me. I figured this would be a good start. This was $200, and I did opt for the Geek Squad thing. I never do the warranties, but I figure this is a $200 investment. I want this to work out, so we're gonna do it the right way. So we have our Osmo Action camera, and we got a new mounting thing for the car. Because right now I'm recording on my phone, so I may continue to do that. We'll see what the Osmo does as far as how big that is, and will that work in the car or not. And then I got a tripod. I stopped to think about it, so I got a tripod. So those were my big investments for today. So I'm excited to get home and get the camera out of the box. So we're gonna have some fun today. We're gonna have some fun. We'll figure this out together and see how that goes. All right, so now we're gonna head to Trader Joe's, and all right, sorry about that. I lost you for a second. I went to start the car and it cut the video off. All right, so we're done at Best Buy. Now we're gonna head to Trader Joe's, which really is gonna be a quick trip because it's pretty much across the street. Now we're at Trader Joe's. And as usual, this place is packed as shit. Ugh. I hate Trader Joe's being packed. Okay, but there's no line. Okay, so this Trader Joe's, since the pandemic, even after the mask mandate dropped a couple weeks ago, continued to make everybody line up outside to get in. But that is not the case today. There's no line. So that's good. All right, so I'm gonna go into Trader Joe's and get some food, get one more taste of my Americano, and we'll be back. All right, I'll see you guys soon. All right, so we are done at Trader Joe's. Let's see what we got. We have white corn tortilla chips. We have everything crackers, everything bagel, everything crackers. Are you noticing a trend? We got some 50% less salt pistachios. This was interesting. Mushroom risotto. We're gonna have this for lunch today, I think, and maybe for lunch tomorrow. I've never had frozen risotto. I am a huge risotto fan. I've never had frozen risotto, so we'll see how that goes. The Trader Joe's spicy smoky peach salsa. If you've never had it, you have to try it. This shit is straight up fire. More Americano. Oh, Caitlin got me hooked on this shit. I could eat that shit day and night. All right, for dinner, spinach and chive linguine pasta with pesto sauce. I'm not sure how these are going to go together. We'll find out together later on. And then, the best thing, in my opinion, that Trader Joe's has to offer, 1,000 day aged Gouda cheese. This, in my opinion, is the best Gouda out there, flat out. And I love me some Gouda. Okay. All right, so that's what we got. I'm not sure about the linguine and pesto tonight. I'm not sure how that combination is going to work out, but we'll find out. So let's pack up back all my stuff. This lady's sitting in front of me watching me talk and pull all my groceries out of the bag. Like, okay, so there's my first what the fuck. Like, I mean, this is new for me, but is this going to be what it's like? People are going to be like looking at me going, what the fuck is he doing? Why is he pulling all this shit out of the bag? Because I want to. I was talking to somebody just the other day about the shit people will do in their cars. Like when you pull up next to somebody at a stoplight and you look over and they're picking their nose, and then they look over at you because they see that you're looking at them while they pick their nose, and then they're embarrassed. Like, you're in your car. You're in your car in public picking your nose. Did you think no one was going to see? You want to avoid that? Don't pick your nose in the car at a stoplight. Just don't do it. In that same conversation, I was talking about how people feel the need to blow into a Kleenex and then look in the Kleenex to see what they just blew out. Like, you know what you just blew out. I don't understand it. I don't get it. But you see people do it all the time. They got to do the... Like, what the fuck? That's my what the fuck for the day. What the fuck? Okay, all right. So let's get out of here and get home and get the dog out. Ooh, are we gonna get the green light? Are we gonna get the green light? Hurry up. Hurry up, hurry up. Yay, we're gonna make this green light. Yay, we made the green light. Because that's a long ass light coming out of Trader Joe's. So, okay, so for now, I'm gonna hop off here and I will see you guys back at home in just a little bit. All right, so we are back and we have our haul. We have this, the tripod. There, that's a little better. All right, So this is the camera, kind of cool. It's got like a little screen display there. And tripod you already saw. The phone holder for the car is out in the car. I left it out there. Then I have, this came with the camera. I'm not really sure what that is. And this also came with the camera. I'm not really sure. It's a mount for something because it's got a sticky side on it, but I'm not really sure what that's for. And then we also have this. So I'm going to assume one of these. Oh, okay. So yeah, this one's a mount for the camera. Wait, so is this the same thing? Oh, check it out. I figured both of them out while I was with you. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna try out the camera this coming week. Everything I've done today has been filmed on the telephone. So kind of cool. See, the camera lens is here, and then I can actually see what's recording there. So this is all kind of cool. So I'm all excited, and after I left Trader Joe's, I've already come home. I put all the food away, so everything is good to go on that. Later on, or next week, I'll give you a tour of the apartment. It's just a one-bedroom apartment. It's nothing really special, but I do have a hobby. I paint pictures, paintings. I paint paintings. Oxymoron. Actually, not an oxymoron. Just repetitive speech. So maybe next week I'll take you a tour on the apartment and show you some of my paintings. My late wife was a painter, and I picked it up as a coping skill, coping mechanism after she passed away. And again, that was it. She was 31 years old, so it was kind of tragic. So I get a little bit better with each painting. So I've got, my entire apartment is a mix of her paintings and my paintings. And so yeah, so I got all the groceries put away. We're going to make the risotto here probably in about an hour and see how that frozen risotto comes out. And we've got the pasta that we're gonna do for dinner with the pesto tonight. I'm gonna go for now and get a couple things done around the apartment. We have lunch to make in a little bit. And then... All right, so we're in the kitchen for Trader Joe's frozen mushroom risotto, imported from Italy. So, again, Trader Joe's. Actually, this is Trader Giotto's at Trader Joe's. So the instructions here were pretty simple. Heat 2 tablespoons of water in a saucepan, and then we're going to pour in the frozen risotto. We're going to stir gently over high heat for 6 to 7 minutes, and then we're going to let it stand for a minute or two. Our water heated up. Alright, frozen risotto. Never had frozen risotto. I am a huge risotto fan though. So we'll see how, this is actually a lot of risotto. It's actually a lot of risotto. And we're going to stir for 6 or 7 minutes. If you've never tried risotto, I highly recommend. Do not let your first risotto though be a frozen risotto. Go out someplace nice. Get a nice quality risotto. I tell you, you will be a fan. Okay, so this is actually coming together really good. I will tell you, burnt risotto does take the edge off a little bit. And I only know that from having reheated risotto that I've had in a restaurant. Okay. All right, so I think here in a minute, we'll be able to take this off. Actually, should be able to. All right, so we've been on 5 minutes. I had to check the timer on the phone. So I already had the camera running when we started this. I'm really anxious to see how this turns out. I'm not going to take another taste test. I think it's actually starting to get warm now. So we'll wait just a couple more minutes. About a minute, about 1 minute now. Yeah, we're going to wait about 1 more minute. It is hot in my kitchen. So we're going to start 1 more minute, and then we're going to take it off, and we're going to let it set for the 2 minutes. All right, smells good. And you can get different kinds of risottos too. I want to say they had a squash risotto there as well. I've never actually had the squash risotto, so I'm not sure how I would have liked that. I like squash. Okay, so this is starting to get, okay, so this is, I don't want to burn the risotto. So we're going to go ahead and reduce the heat, and we're going to continue stirring off the burner. I'm really scared about burning it. Okay, all right, so I think we're good on that. So, got little risotto splashes. Oh, did it say to cover? Let's see. Allow it, nope, just allow it to sit in 1 or 2 minutes. You can actually microwave this. It says place frozen risotto on a microwave safe dish and heat on high for 3 minutes. Stir gently to combine and continue to microwave for an additional 2 minutes. Allow to stand in 1 to 2 minutes before serving. If you have an option of microwaving good food or cooking it on your stovetop, I'm going to go on my stovetop every single time. Yes, it would have been done 2 extra minutes sooner, but to be honest, it's worth the extra 2 minutes to have it done right. Okay, so we're going to let that sit now for about 2 minutes. So let's try the risotto. I say it's been settling for at least a minute. This might actually be my first time lapse. We might time lapse this a little bit. Okay, so let's see how we got. Let's see how we like it. That's really good. Oh my gosh. For a frozen risotto, this shit is fire. I have to get this again. Oh my gosh. This is really, really good. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, that was so good. Okay, so I'm gonna go eat my risotto and I'll be back. All right, so I'm here working on dinner for tonight. I actually kind of skipped a little bit. I've already prepared the pasta. But I knew that I was kind of running along on my video time today. So I wanted to get I didn't know how long the pasta was going to take. Actually, it did not take that long. Okay, so while I'm rinsing the pasta, I'd be remiss if I did not go back to talk about the risotto. Oh my gosh. The risotto? That shit was the bomb, okay? That shit was straight up fire. Okay, so if I had to, and again, like I'm shocked that I'm saying this, but if I had to go back and say, I thought frozen risotto was gonna rate any higher than like a 5 because of the fact that it was risotto. Like if you have not had restaurant quality risotto, you would never, like if you had, I take that back, if you had restaurant quality risotto, you would never in a million years think that you could duplicate that frozen. But Trader Joe's, seriously, you guys, you guys did a great job on the frozen risotto. I hate the lighting in here. Okay, so we've cooked the pasta. So I'd have to give the frozen risotto a good 7.5 out of 10 stars. That was good. But I'm going to actually come up with a better rating system. So we'll work on that over the next couple of weeks. Because I think everybody does 10 stars. Or 5 stars. I want to come up with something a little bit more me. Okay, so to refresh, what we're working on now is spinach and chive linguine pasta from Trader Joe's. and Trader Joe's Pasta alla Genovese Basil Pesto. So I gotta admit, out of the two dishes I'm cooking tonight, this is the one that scared me the most because, one, it's a jar pesto. I've never had jar pesto, but I've also never had spinach and chive linguine. So I am not sure how this is going to turn out. So we have cooked the pesto already, or actually we cooked the linguine already, I should say. I'm gonna bail on you. Oh, that's not bad. That's not bad. All right, so we're gonna take this off the heat. We're gonna cover it up. Let it simmer for a little bit and heat through and through. I will say though, that, okay, was okay. The pasta heated pretty quickly. I want to say maybe 5 or 6 minutes from the time that it hit boil till the pasta was done. And I will say this is the first time I've ever had jar-made pesto, so I'm not really sure. I mean, the risotto got 7.5 stars. So I was not overly excited about this. Whoop. But we'll see. So we're going to wait a couple minutes. So let's try out our spinach and chive linguine with pesto. Now I made a whole pot of this, so we've got dinner tonight and we've got lunch tomorrow. Now I normally do not do pesto, and here's why. I'm going to do a big freaking heaping pot of it tonight because it's very high in fat. I mean, it's not all that saturated. This bottle was 26 milligrams of fat, but only 2 grams of it saturated. Now, out of curiosity, now you're going to see me pick up the fork and eat again after reaching into the trash, but this is a brand new trash bag and this was the first piece of trash. Trans fat is 0. This has 3 servings per container, so a total of 78 grams of fat, only 6 grams of saturated fat, only 5 milligrams of cholesterol. Oh my God, a 950 whopping milligrams of salt per serving. Holy shit. But less than one gram of carbohydrates, 1 gram of fiber, no grams of sugar. First time I've actually read a label. Okay, so, all right, so now we're gonna add some Parmesan cheese. Not a whole lot. All right, so here is our spinach and chive linguine with pesto. All right, so let's give this the big old bad boy taste test. Like I said, the risotto earlier, that got 7.5 stars. I'm never going to be fake with you guys. I'm not going to worry about manners. I'm more than perfectly fine to sit here and eat while I chew, or talk while I chew. We're going to come up with rules over the next couple weeks about how my video channel is going to run. This is really good. Trader Joe's. All right, so we're gonna do this again. We're gonna buy a couple things at Trader Joe's, one frozen, one unprepared, and see how shit goes. Oh my gosh, this is really fucking good. Okay, we may have to do this again. Okay, so my only goal tonight is not to eat this whole fucking pan, because this shit is really good. Okay, so how many stars out of 10 am I going to give this? This is really good. I think I'm gonna have to go like 7.5, 8 stars. This is really fucking good, and it prepared quickly. I'm gonna go 8 stars. I'm gonna give the risotto 7.5 stars because again, it's frozen risotto, and I could have possibly been talked into going down 7 stars just for the fact that it's frozen. But this shit is fire. This is good. Oh my God, this is really good. Okay, so I'm gonna go eat this. I will be back to say goodnight. I kind of already know how I'm gonna start ending my videos. I mean, this is my first one. This is all kind of a learning process for me, so it's gonna be, I'm gonna stumble and I'm gonna drag on. I'm gonna try and keep all my videos between 15 and 20 minutes. So like today, I have a lot more videos than 15 or 20 minutes, and I have to edit that down, which again is going to be a whole process in itself because, again, this is all new to me. I've never made a video. I've never edited down a video. I do not even have video editing software, so I'm going to have to find that on the internet tomorrow. All right. This is really so good. Okay, so I'm going to go eat. Wow, so that linguine and that pesto was that was really good. That was really, really good. Again, so to recap the day, we're going to give the frozen risotto 7.5 stars out of 10, which is pretty good because I didn't think it'd be above a 6 or 7. And we're definitely going to give the linguine, the spinach and chive linguine, and the jarred pesto from Trader Joe's, we're going to give that 8 stars because that was really good. And I'm not gonna lie, y'all, I ate the whole pan. Okay, so I hope you guys had fun with me today. I'm not gonna make this a PSA every single week. I just want you to know that I've suffered through depression, I've suffered through anxiety, I've suffered through grief. So if you're going through something, know I'm here for you. But the whole goal of this channel is to give you guys a chance to be there for me. It's been a long journey to get to today where I could actually get online and do a video where I could get online and do a video and admit to depression and admit to anxiety and to admit to my grief. Almost 8 years. I almost flushed my career down the drain. I lost a lot of friends, struggling through my grief and my depression. But I came out, and I know what? Let me introduce you to Mimi. Come here. This is Mimi. She's a little attention hound. She was Caitlin's dog, now she's mine. I don't know where I'd be without her. She has helped a lot. So, like I said, I'm not going to make this a PSA every week. For anybody who doesn't know what a PSA is, that's a public service announcement. I hope that I can make one day out of your week a little bit better. I hope that making these videos, first you want attention, now you want to run away. I'm hoping me making these videos can continue. I'm hoping making these videos can help me continue to come out of my shell. Stop it. Know that I'm here for you. I love and I hope that you're there for me. And I can't wait till next week. I have 7 days to figure out something that we can do to have fun together. I hope that you hit the subscribe button at the bottom of the page. I also hope that you hit the like button at the bottom of the page. If you want to hit the dislike button, haters hate. I am not going to hate on you for hating. But I hope that I see you next week. Thanks again for spending the day with me. I'm here for you guys. Don't let anybody judge you. Don't let anybody hold you back. Don't let anybody bring you down. I'll see you next week.